everyone, check out the Japanese maple. Looks like he's dying, all the leaves died. We're gonna do some water for about a half hour. And I know that's a little high, but it hasn't had water in a while. And no fertilizer, just water for now. Let's take a look at that pergola. Looks pretty good from this side, right? And we upgraded it during the 4th of July. It was so hot. One of my friends decided she'd get me a mister from Amazon. It's 75 feet. We really only needed half that, but you know, we miscalculated that. So we put it around the inside. My son-in-law helped me the other night, and we got flooded. So there's such a thing as too much mist. So we've disconnected the last half so that only the outer edge will mist now, because if you look up, the cables are up there. I know it's kind of shoddy. We just wanted to get it up. It was so hot out. It does cool you off, but all of the misting stations up here by the solar lights, you can see them, the brass ends. They are not adjustable like we thought they might be. Let's see if I can zoom that in for you. They are not. There is a lot of water coming out of these things. So since they're not adjustable, and we do use the ceiling fan with it because that helps it too, we're not running the ones that are going up and down the wooden slots. We're just running the outer edge, that first half that we ran, okay? And then when we do that, you're still getting pretty wet. I'll show you that in a minute. So the yard, definitely the edible garden is all along the wall of the back side of the house there, and the raised garden beds. So let's take a look. These are the strawberries. They've got runners everywhere, so I just keep throwing them back in. The downside is I did not think to mulch, and so that when they lay in the wet soil, when you water at night, they do end up getting moldy. So I will have to rethink that and fix that. These are the green beans. They're going nuts. They just got watered. They look pretty happy, healthy. There are still green beans everywhere. No matter how much you look, you will always find more, right? This guy, this poor guy, we got to get something to stand the zucchini plant away from my beautiful magic ball bush. This was a cup at Menards of 5 plants. I did not break them apart. They were tiny. And I put them in a tomato hoop, and well, you see what's happened. Let's take a look. I got that giant zucchini off of it today and another one yesterday. There are multiple zucchinis in there coming in, as you can see, even up in there, right? I'll try to zoom that back out for you. He is monstrous. Yeah, if you just try to take a look next to the garden bed, and beds are big. Yeah, he's monstrous. He's out into the grass. Okay, and these 3 guys over here in the hoops, that's right, you can put this stuff in hoops and grow it up through there. This is your yellow squash. Let's see if I can get you a good video. There he is down in there, yellow squash. We took one off the other night. We have 2 other plants working in there. And of course, over there. Now we have the spearmint up here because you know it takes over. And I already have stuff taking over. So this is like, let's come over here really quick. That's your lettuce and parsley, and that's regular chives. They just come back every year. I just leave them there. Well, here's garlic chives and parsley, and that used to be as far as they went. Well, over the last few years, they got crazy and started mingling. Plus, I have tall grass in there I got to weed. The only daylily I didn't pull out of the back for the edible garden. We have some basil and some rosemary. Nice, right? Just threw that in the ground. These are cucumbers that struggle to get height. I planted seeds twice, okay? Sun sugar cherry tomatoes. And believe me, I'm getting tomatoes off of them. Your sugar snap peas. Look how tall they are. There's always more sugar snap peas. Look at them. You can see them. They're everywhere. You see, they are subject to getting burnt pretty quick, so definitely got to be careful with them. And this is the giant beefsteak tomato. He gave me 3 so far. He was in a pot with a little plastic coop on him, and I took him out and planted him in the ground because tomato plants just seem to take off in the ground. These are in full sun. Okay, let's come back to the mister. I'm going to show you really quick. Okay, I just turned it down a little bit, not a lot. You can hear it, right? I don't have the fan on right now, but can you see it? So yeah, it does work. I will leave you a link for the mister. And since it is 75 feet, you actually could string it through your backyard and have the kids running in it, or you can sit out around it. It can help cool you off, right? How cool is that? It's not too noisy, but yeah, everything's going to get wet. So cell phones, put them away. You can always turn it off after everybody gets cool. But yeah, if we have this fan running, it's going to start mixing it up really, really good. So that's pretty cool. It does cool you off. All right, that's the end of the backyard, you know. Screen does pretty good, doesn't it? You can't even see the tree out there. There it is. He's out there. Okay, so little bird bath, and this is the fire pit table with an umbrella. Maybe next year we can upgrade this area a little bit, huh? That's it for now. And thank you so much for hanging out with me.